This video is by no means inspirational or ambitious. It's much like my other GoPro or action tests where I'm showing you a difference between certain settings or features. This is all about, is the Max Lens Mod 2.0 worth picking up? And as you can see, there's a slight difference between them all. But if you look at the difference between just the GoPro Hero 12 and the Max Lens Mod 2.0, there is a huge, massive difference, and now you can film in 4K using it. And as you can see right here, the difference is humongous. So for POV shots on your motorbike, on your bike, whatever you're doing, it's really great. And it is a little bit more stable when running. The rest of the video, you're going to see these videos all one by one so you can have a look for yourself what it's really about. Today we are testing the GoPro Hero Max Lens Mod 2.0, which is this. It's tiny, it comes in a nice little rubber silicone case, and you get a cleaning cloth. This is the Max Lens Mod 1.0, and we're going to put the Action 4 on my neck. We're going to put the GoPro Hero on this with the DJI mount, and it's really simple because you can basically just click it in like this, and it is ready. Designed it with the Landsy, links below. Let's go outside and check stabilization, width, distortion, everything, vertical mode. So I'm outside now, and I'm going to do this walk a few times so you guys can see the difference, and I can put the images next to each other. This is the GoPro Hero 12 on normal stabilization, no boost, with the wide lens. And as you can see, it's got a nice view. I'm at an arm's length. I'm pretty comfortable. There shouldn't be too much to it. We are now on Super View, so as you can see, everything has gone in this kind of slightly banana shape, but I am a lot more comfortable because I can see a lot more around me. You know, it's a little bit more distorted than the DJI Action 4 or the DJI Action 3, but this is the look you get. This is now Hyperview, and Hyperview, as you probably know, is ridiculously wide, and it causes a vast amount of distortion. So I'm really interested to see what the Max Lens 2.0 looks like, but first we're going to jump into the Max Lens 1.0 because you can still use it on this camera. Right, we have the Max Lens Mod 1.0 on right now, and if we go into settings, you're going to be able to see that we are capped at 2.7K. We can do 50-60 frames on 2.7K. If we go into 1080p, we're also capped, but 2.7K, frame rate 25, and wide is what we're going to start with. This is the Max Lens Mod 1.0, and we are currently on wide with it. It is capped to 2.7K, 25 frames per second at the moment. We can go up to 50 or 60, but this is an old version. I think the 2.0 is going to do a lot better, but it looks like the lines are pretty straight behind me. This is the Max Lens Mod 1 in 2.7K, 25 frames per second, max Super View with horizon lock on, so I can basically spin it around and nothing will change. It's good that you can still use it with the Hero 12, but I'm sure Max Lens Mod 2.0 is going to be awesome. Now I'm going to run in the other direction, and we're going to have a look at the flares and compare the running with the 2.0. We now have the Max Lens 2.0 on here, and you do have to go into preferences, by the way. Go all the way down to mods and change your Max Lens to Max Lens 2.0. And now that is changed, we're going to be able to go back. There we go, enabled. Go back into your settings, and now we have 4K. If we go down to 1080p, we also have 100 and 120 frames per second, but in 4K we can do 50-60. So let's start with wide. Horizon lock on, hyper smooth on, and let's see what this looks like. This is the Max Lens 2.0. We are now in 4K because it can handle 4K, 25 frames per second, and we are in wide. So I don't know how much distortion we're getting from the buildings behind me, but it does look like it's a nice clean image. What do you guys think? We are now on the Max Lens 2.0, 4K 25 frames per second, and we are in Max Superview. So I think banana has come back. I can even see it on this little screen in front of me. It does look like it is fairly distorted, and I'm just a little pincushion guy in the middle. But it's pretty damn wide. This is now the Max Lens 2.0 on Max Hyperview, and I'm guessing a lot of people who ride motorbikes or bikes would love this view, and it's pretty insane. It also has horizon lock on it, like all the other ones do, but you can use it in wide and super view, but in this it's just wild. I mean, look at that. And I think the actual banana stuff has got a little bit better. Now let's do the run and see flares on this, and let's shake it around a bit. Is it unbreakable? Can we break this? I mean, I think it's a pretty cool look to have, especially for a first-person POV. Nice stuff, GoPro. This is the Max Lens 2.0 with the vertical, the TikTok view enabled. So I'm guessing it might be a little bit more narrow, but there is a little bit of a trick that you can do that you don't have to use this mode, and you can get it in vertical and hold it the normal way. So let's get into that now. Right, so what you're going to do with this trick is basically have it vertically, press record, and then turn it. Your image is going to be vertical but horizontal, which is a little bit freaky, so you can see yourself. And when you're walking around, as you can see, it's actually sideways, but you have the widest view and your camera is still horizontal. You don't have to do this. It is completely horizontal. I mean, you can switch it around any way you want, but that's how you get the max width view, having it sideways but horizontally. If you guys have any questions at all, any comments, do drop them down below. If you did like my film, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do, ring that bell, and gonna catch you on the next one. So we're gonna do this one more time because I'm not 100% sure I did have it on Hyperview, and we're gonna do a static one so you can see the difference with it. This is Max Hyperview, and now we're gonna switch to Max Superview because it's the highest you can get in 9:16. All these settings are the same. All I've done is switched it to 9:16, which means that it does drop from Hyperview to Superview and from 10-bit to 8-bit. That's about it. Have a nice day.